let's get going. I'm going to show you how to make what I feel is the best cream spinach you could ever have. So it's not exactly on the healthy side, but it is really, really good. So let's take a look. First thing I'm going to do is fire up some high heat here. And I'm going to spray a little bit of garlic olive oil. Now to that, I'm going to add some shallots. About one big shallot chopped up. And I'm going to add about four to five cloves of chopped garlic. So I'm just going to let that cook for a little while. I want the shallots to get a little bit tender, but I don't want to burn the garlic either, so I'm going to knock the heat down probably to about medium at this point. There you go. Just another little hit of the garlic olive oil. So we're just going to give this a few more minutes, and we're going to just let the onions get a little bit translucent and the garlic to get just a little bit brown. It's actually looking pretty good right there. So while this is still at medium heat, I'm going to take 4 ounces. If you go a little over, it's okay. Philadelphia cream cheese. Use any cream cheese you want. I'm using the real deal. And I'm just going to break that apart a little bit. And I am going to cook that until the cheese is melted. This is so good. So amazing. It's a good thing we have portion control, because otherwise I could sit down and eat this whole container. But it's really not that bad once you're looking at your serving size. So we're just going to stir that around and let it melt. Okay, that's right about where I want it. And to that, I'm going to add, hold on to your hearts, 1 cup of heavy cream. Because what would cream spinach be without cream? And I'm going to let that cook on the medium heat for about 2 minutes. So, stirring it so that it doesn't burn up on me, even though we're at medium heat. And let that cheese get melted in there, and I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay. It's melted down. It's been 2 minutes. So to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of shredded mozzarella and a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And I'm just going to put that in there and stir it around until it melts. I'm also going to add some salt and pepper to this once I get it kind of spread out a little bit. I got a little bit of sea salt, and I got some black pepper. And I am just going to stir together this cheesy goodness. I'm going to crank the heat down a little bit now to low. And to this I have 2 or 3 10-ounce packages of frozen spinach that I have cooked or thawed out and then squeezed dry of water. Oh goodness. And I've got that here, and I'm just going to take that and kind of spread it out throughout this cheesy goodness. You know, I hated spinach as a kid. I mean, even if they tried to have me watch Popeye or something, my grandfather would tell me, you know, make you have big muscles. I never really cared for it. It was like grass clippings to me, or lawn clippings. And I really didn't like it. But now, I can't get enough of it. It's funny how your tastes change as you get older. Or as you start learning how to appreciate food. And I'm just going to mix all that in, and this is done. Once I get this all mixed together, I mean, you can taste it for seasoning, but basically, this cream spinach is, put a fork in it, it is done. And this is steakhouse quality. I mean, wow. Whenever I have guests come over, they request the cream spinach, especially with steaks and things. And I'm always happy to make it for them. It's really quick, it's easy, it tastes good. And I think that is a beautiful, beautiful thing right there. I'm just going to get a fork and give it a little bit of a taste for seasoning. Because we're going to be using this for dinner tonight. I'm going to cut the heat. Wow. I'm going to try to get close enough for you to see this, but oh. Wow. That is so good. I mean, so flavorful. I hope you try it. It goes with steak. I'm going to stuff mushrooms with it tonight. I'm even going to stuff a few tomatoes with it later. Wow, you really got to try that. That's amazing. And if you do something different to it, let me know. I'm always looking to enhance it, but I gotta put this away before I start digging into it. That would be called grazing, and we don't want to do that. So anyway, we'll see you later on.